Welcome to Hangtown Outdoors. This is my preferred decoy rig method. It's pretty self-explanatory, like most other decoy rigs. There ain't nothing new other than the way I do my loop at the end. So you run your heavy PVC decoy line through the crimp, and I use fishing weights. Usually about a 3 to 4 ounce fishing weight, and I've never, even in the heaviest of winds, I have not had my deeks bounce away. They're cheap, they're easy, you can get them by the bucket. And yes, I'm using pliers, and they have crimping pliers, but I could not find mine. And I'm also dealing with a broken clavicle, so off camera I snug these bad boys down with a hammer. Not too heavy of a swipe with the hammer because you'll break the line, but so then you'll trim off this excess piece of line sticking through here, and that just keeps it from snagging on your other lines in your decoy bag and picking up debris off the bottom of the duck pond. And this is I'm also using a spoony decoy on this one. Yes, Northern Shoveler. Not everybody runs these. I like to throw about half a dozen out in the mix of my spread. I usually keep them together. They're bright, ducks can see them from a mile away, and I've had all species land within the mix of these shovelers. You got to match the hatch, and that's what's out there a lot of times. So you make one big loop, about 8 inches of line, excess line sticking through here, and you make a loop, and then you thread that in through once, twice, and then thrice. And this loop here gives you extra. I use decoy gloves in the winter when it's super cold, and that gives me a little extra to grab onto. I've done it before where I'm using just one single loop through, and that's fine, it works. But when I'm running these heavy neoprene decoy gloves, this extra loop here gives me a little something extra to grab onto. It's nice, it helps with the decoy gloves. So you'll trim off this excess edge as usual, keep it nice and clean. This method was showed to me by a guy named Terry, and I see him out at the duck pond. I didn't see him last year. I hope he's all right. He's an old timer, and he was not in the best of shape the year before, so maybe I'll see him this year. I hope so. He's a super nice guy. Anyways, thanks for joining me outside. Hangtown Outdoors. Now get after it.